Hello YouTube and welcome back to another raging reality reaction video. Now today guys, you know what's up guys, because I feel like for the last couple of days I feel like there needs to be sort of like a very grand return if we're going to get things back on track. And I'm not talking about just doing the one video where every day and that. I want to get back to almost the way things were before, in which I could pump out nearly makes no difference, like nearly 6 or 7 videos a day. But in order to do that, I've got to somewhat convince myself that what I'm going to put out for you guys is going to be consumable in very healthy doses. Also, that with my video game reactions being recorded and uploading at pretty much the same time, there is so much that's going to have to be pending, on so much that's going to be waiting to be uploaded, that I straight up don't even know how I'm meant to keep up with the demand. So the best thing we could do right now is just do as much as we can for the moment, and we'll see where it takes from here. Now, with that being said, we are on to the sort of the end game of Manowar's Triumph of Steel, the album that started off with one of the greatest ballads. Well, I say ballad, one of the greatest stories told in music that certainly I've ever heard in my life. And I swear to God, by the time more and more reactors get into doing that tremendous feat of music, then it won't strike me as particularly odd that Manowar will ascend and be recognized for the gods that they are. And also, for those who do know, Manowar is now 40 years old this year. Still perhaps the greatest group to ever come out of New York City. And we're about to continue by doing Power of Thy Sword. So, if you guys want to check out the... And I do know it's either this, The Demon's Whip, or there's one song in particular everybody has been waiting for me to see, and if it's any one of the next 3 that's coming up, I think we're all going to be in for a treat. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. The Power of Thy Sword in 3, 2, 1, and... I just got chills right there. The like a sword that's been a sword that's like being hammered out, or it's being drawn from its holster. Manowar have set the tone set it in stone almost immediately, and I love them for it. There it is again. how on earth do you describe what just happened? It's it's like we lived, we died, and we lived again. There's so many groups who can do that sort of thing, who can change the pace so dramatically, but there's none that there are some that really do catch you off guard, and how best can I put this? Manowar have given us some spectacular moments on this album, and that was another one. Friggin' hell. They should have called that song The Power to literally not shit my pants when that riff kicks in. Okay, guys, that was The Power of Thy Sword by Manowar. I'm going to go possibly on a limb that maybe this isn't the best of the three that people were referring to, because it's a great song, but there were only really certain parts I felt like I absolutely fell in love with, and listen, it's far from the worst Manowar song ever. But the thing I kind of like want to emphasize is that the way it ended, it felt like it made you feel like, wow, is the song over already? Because this is like nearly an 8-minute song, and it goes by super quick, and it's almost. And I'm gonna get I'm gonna get into my philosophical sort of bullshit right here. So if you're not interested in hearing this, you may want to leave now. But I'm gonna go over it because there is something about the way it ended so quickly when I feel like it just started. Like maybe that's maybe when you're in battle, like whether you're on the front, maybe if you're like participating in one of those medieval sort of reenactments of famous battles, like possibly Hastings or Agincourt and whatnot, that when you're in that moment, when you're wielding a sword, when you're holding up a shield against the enemy, the only thing you can think of at that moment is yourself and the enemy, that if he doesn't go down, you certainly will. So time literally stands still. Nothing matters in this world apart from taking that guy down. And then again, everything sort of like it's just everything else just sort of like fades into mist, and that's why I think that middle section where it felt like we had just died is so fascinating, because on one hand it feels like we've just died, but on another hand we are we are in the field of battle right now, and we are all alone with us, and all we have is whatever we can stow upon our weaponry. We have to utilize the power of the sword to destroy our enemies. And I want to give you to this, because Manowar strikes me as a group that, and I'm pretty sure there are plenty others like Sabaton are a great example, that they see war as glorious after all, and whether or not you want to agree with that is an entirely different matter, but it's the way they say it, the way they toast each other. Drink to the battles we lived and we fought, celebrate the pain and havoc we have wrought. Great heroes charge into the fight from the north to the south in the black of night. Fierce is my blade, fierce is my hate. Born to die in battle, I laugh at my fate, now pay in blood. When your blood has been spilled, you're never forgiven. Death is fulfilled. This is the life of a soldier. And this guy loves every single second of it. He knows what he's getting into. He knows what he's going to get out of this. He knows that death is... He has fully embraced his knighthood, his chivalrous attitude. And whether you really want to consider seeing death as fulfilling or slaughtering countless numbers of people heroic, that's highly debatable. But what I think Manowar have just about shown us is that this is how passionate people can get about war, as well as if anybody can get passionate about anything. And I fancy, you know what, we should let them do it, because who else are you going to find that can do stuff like this? Possibly Sabaton, and there's going to be some Sabaton in the future, I can guarantee that. But my goodness, Manowar have just... They go from strength to strength in talk about what they know they can do, and knowing exactly what they can say about whatever they like about knighthood, about soldiers, about great battles of yore. And again, Sabaton... That is going to be a very, very interesting debate to have one day. Who technically is better at this sort of thing, Sabaton or Manowar? Because I especially love this last part. The clash of honor calls, the clash of honor calls. I will stand when others fall, I will stand when others fall. Open magic doors, they will know the power of my sword. Whether or not this guy is literally going to hell or to heaven, or he is going to some spectacular, miraculous place, maybe possibly one of the 9 realms, he is going to unleash havoc. He is going to show that he is the greatest of all time. And that's what we should strive for, ladies and gentlemen. That is exactly what the main guy on the front of Triumph of Steel is. He is us because we are him. We could unleash hell, we could unleash havoc, or we could bring peace to this earth. Which do you guys fancy? Because you know what? Regardless of which one you pick, you're going to have a glorious and splendid time talking about it. It's been so long since I've talked about Manowar, and this reminds me of exactly why I listened to them. Good on you guys, good on you guys. 40 years of glory. That's what they need to call this. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of The Power of Thy Sword by Manowar. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to see all of you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Zoop.